The summer travel season is starting. I don't know if any of y'all have had to deal with that yet, the airport security lines. Anybody? They are taking longer than ever. This is true. The last time I flew, I got a 45-minute pat down and had to strip naked. Sure, I was on a private jet and it was a Swedish massage. But still, here's what's happening. Because of the budget cuts, the TSA doesn't have enough agents to handle all the travelers, so security lines are taking over 3 hours. Thousands of people are missing their flights. They're calling it Flightmageddon. I'm kidding. I just made that up. Nobody's calling it that. It's so frustrating, though, when you're stuck in that line and you think, well, I have an hour, I'll be fine. And then 15 minutes later, you're in the same spot. And then you're standing on your tippy toes to try to figure out what's happening in the front of the line. And there's a guy with an entire bag of things that he knows he can't take on the plane. There's like water bottles and hairspray and a pitchfork. And you're like, why? Then you finally get close and you realize the person in front of you still has their belt and their shoes on. How are they not prepared by this time? They literally had 3 hours to get ready. And then you finally get there and you think, well, I can just now walk to my gate, right? No, because everybody, like 20 people are crowded around at the end of the conveyor belt, putting their clothes back on like it's a locker room at the YMCA. The delays have gotten so bad that people have had to sleep overnight in the airport. I don't know if anybody else. When I get stuck there, here's how I pass the time. The old-fashioned way. I silently judge strangers by how much room they're taking up with their luggage. But if you're looking for something else to keep you busy, watch this.
Hi, I'm Pat Butts with the Transportation Security Administration. This summer, airport screening lines will be longer than ever. But don't worry, there's a great way to pass the time while you're in line. With Ellen's Heads Up app, you can play fun decks like Act It Out, Animals Gone Wild, Movie Buff, Totally 80s, and That's So 90s, which should get you through the first 2 hours of your line adventure. Then over the next 45 minutes, you'll slowly creep another 2 feet, which will give you time to try Food Fight, Disney parks, and superheroes. At this point, there's only 3 to 6 hours left in your waiting journey. So you can play Star Wars, Accents, Perfect Pairs, Adult Supervision, Happy Holidays, Hip Hop Life, British Invasion, Express Yourself, Basketball, Bottoms Up, and Perfect Pitch. Finally, you'll miss your flight anyway and have to spend all night in the airport. So you'll need Ellen's slot machine on the Double Down app. We hope you enjoy your summer travel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to checking bags. I've been on duty this whole time and I'm the only one working today, so excuse me. That's not, we shouldn't do that. All right, everybody. Not cool.